Alright guys, welcome to the final challenge video for these new challenge installments, the training day and ability enhancements. I gotta say, on the whole, I'm a little disappointed with these challenges, I guess. I mean, it's great that they're easily completable and the player base should get these rewards sooner, but I was kind of looking forward to a little bit of fun, maybe some content that, be able to theory craft and build up certain teams for. It's not the case, and I guess it's not the end of the world because, like I said, those free rewards. Anyway, we'll jump into this one, starting with the training day. So this is the challenge with the cosmic restriction. You'll see I didn't use Black Order on the first one because it kept glitching out on me. As soon as I kill the first wave, that I usually finished on Nova or minions or whatever, it just glitched out on me. So I had to improvise and just throw together a different cosmic team. Shouldn't be an issue for anybody just because the cosmic characters that are stacked in this game. We got the Hellas, we got the Black Bolts, Black Order, some of them, Captain Marvel. I mean, there's so many choices for Cosmic, Minerva, whoever you have built up for whatever modes you're using them for, I'm sure we'll be able to handle this. I start off by controlling the Doctor Strange, get him out of the way so he doesn't flip all your stuff, and then I kill the hand sentry so it doesn't put him under stealth and dodge, and then I just work on the Black Bolt. Basically kill Crystal Lass because she's the least dangerous in my opinion. So this was a little weird because when I went back to do this, I only got the second wave after I killed everybody, so there was no Crystal with this, and there was another protector, so Yo-Yo wasn't giving the offense down. So I would suggest if you can completely one-shot the first wave, then you're going to get this other hand sentry with Yo-Yo. You're not going to have to deal with her, which you'll see my Black Bolt didn't have to deal with her, and basically cleared the board. Ghost Rider was a little dangerous here to my Black Bolt. This was a one-shot though, so I guess, I don't know if I had bad RNG or if it's just a little tough, but didn't struggle too much with it. So yeah, it's hard to do a guide for this when it's basically hit Black Bolt ult and Prosper. And you get a little sketchy here at Black Bolt on those Ghost Rider counters. Ghost Rider's a beast, so I would definitely suggest getting him out of the way as soon as possible. You can see I go for the crystal here just to end it. There you go, that's it. So again, if you kill that crystal in an AoE before that second wave spawns, you're not going to have to deal with all that. So you'll see on this challenge I was able to swap in Black Order. Black Order obviously trivializes this. My Black Order is around 450k. I do have a monstrous Thanos at 7 red stars from completing Dark Dimension 3. But basically, my idea here was kill off the Magneto. If these Hydra scientists get 2 out of the 4 steps going, I'm not too worried about that. I just want to make sure that I kill the Magneto so I'm not blinded and pulled together, and then I'm just going to kind of chip away at them with Thanos AoE and all the Black Order AoE. So again, if you do take Black Order in here, or even if you just take Ebony Maw, you don't have to be too worried about them getting these first 2 stages complete on you, because you're going to have Maw ult up before they get to take another turn. So they're going to be slow, and you're going to have lots of time to deal with any taunts you might be stuck behind. And as you see here, that's exactly what happened, and then I'm just going to annihilate them. I found that they were a little tankier than previous mobs doing the stage stuff in these challenge modes, but not too much that it's a problem. So Juggernaut drops in, and I guess with the turn meter manipulation, there is a taunt right away to get you stuck behind him. But if you have anybody with the skirmisher tag to get on the Juggernaut, then you can peel that off pretty easily if you don't have Black Order using something like Black Bolt. So you see here, just chipping away at this point. And it's a pretty affordable solution. If you have Black Order, you're just going to walk through this challenge. I was a little surprised that 2 of them spawned before, rather at the end, where there's no one to protect them. I guess this is just like a DPS check at this point. If you let stages go by like I did, you can see there I just controlled the stun and peeled it apart. So, yeah, the challenge was not very difficult. I did one-shot this. Black Border may be a little overkill for this, so maybe my perspective is skewed. But anyway, let's get into what the reward difference is like. So, a funny thing about this one is that we actually lose the blue training materials, and on first glance it doesn't seem like that'd be a big deal, but I did a little bit of investigation, and it does kind of tamper down the reward increase. So you see here the totals for 3 by day, 3 for the week, and then 52 weeks in the year, and here are the increases. So you see the loss of 11,700 blue for the year is the equivalent of 1,462.5 orange training materials for the year. That does kind of tamper down the overall gain from this. What would have been 4,200 orange, which is great, is actually more like 2,750 orange total, which is still good. I mean, training materials, I don't know about everybody else, but I am struggling right now to keep up with the new character releases. Alright, next let's get into the ability enhancement challenges. Now this is the one I thought would be the most difficult, just because of how closely they guard those T4s. So you see here, I actually switch it up, and I take out Emma, and I end up bringing in Loki, I think. This was a mistake. I brought in Loki because I saw some of my Alliance guys doing it, and my Loki's just too squishy, I think. I thought maybe this challenge was going to be a little bit easier, even though I just said I thought it'd be harder. I wanted to spread the defense down and go from there. So this challenge was a little bit difficult, mostly because I brought in an underpowered Loki, but you want to just kill off this Scientist Supreme right away before she does her thing, and that's going to really slow you down and put these civilians in harm's way. But after that, you want to get through this blob. You don't want to be applying crazy amount of deflex on Corvus or in the Psylocke over there in the corner. And also you're getting stuck with the Toad. Apply taunt anyway. But yeah, you see here, I made it more difficult on myself. Had I brought Cullen in, I probably would have just been chunking down these guys much faster with the counterattacks. And then Sinister is going to drop in, and I don't like letting Sinister do his thing. I'd rather have Proximate than her stun if that's what she's going to do. I just don't want to, say, get Emma cloned. That'd be a real pain in the butt. So, go ahead and take him down as soon as you can. So here Ability and Thanos drop in, and right away I know I'm going to get stuck behind the Thanos taunt, which is going to eat a lot of cull counters. So I would suggest, if I had to redo this, I did end up one-shotting it, I would have killed down that cull much faster to get around that, because I don't want to have to deal with the counterattacks from cull, and I do want to be able to pull down that Maw much faster than I did. So you'll see with this Emma, I switch over to the Ebony Maw. It is great to get all the debuffs off, but the more important thing is to get that blind on house right there. if I didn't get that blind on the ebony mod there, I think that all would have been a lot more trouble. You see, I actually do dip low with a couple characters here. I didn't realize how much danger I was actually in until I watched this playback. This was a one-shot, so I guess I would have just tried again and probably got it the second time, no problem, but maybe it's not as easy as I thought. So, build up these characters. They're all good in a bunch of different modes, so nothing you invest will be wasted. So let's jump into 14 here, and this is when I decided, like, that was way more difficult than it should have been. I don't think I got much of anything from Loki. Let's go for Scream. She's got a good Dispel. She's got what do you call that? Disrupt. She's got offense down. She's much stronger than Loki. She'll be a better pick. And again, you won't regret building her up. She's great for the City Challenge, the Gold Rush, as well as Dark Dimension 3. And she's going to be great in U7. I think she's going to be the second biggest damage dealer next to Symbiote Spider-Man on that team. So go ahead and build her up. So right away I'm looking at this. I took the same philosophy as the training material challenge. I do want to kill these hand assassins fast, but I don't want to get stuck, say, behind Invisible Woman, shields, and invisibility, as well as the shield security's taunt. So you see I put the disrupt on the shield security, and hopefully, yeah, see I go and put the ability block on Invisible Woman. That's going to make her stealth take an extra turn before it comes up. And then I know that with these symbiotes, I'm going to get a bunch of bleeds over the place. Hela's going to spread a bunch of things. Emma's going to get blinds out there. I'm going to spread all that. Venom's going to spread a bunch too. So I'm not too worried about these hand assassins taking a turn because they have slow and they're just going to bleed out. So a bunch of bleeds, a bunch of disrupts, everything on everybody. I'm looking in good shape here, even if my Hela looks like she's in trouble. She takes that hit like a champ, because the offense down that was on Namor, and I'm just going to get everything back on Namor again. Down, and we see we have Nick Fury drops in. I'm gonna peel off that slow, flip it with Venom. That's gonna give me some breathing room. And then I also want to deal with Rescue. I don't want her to get those shields out too quick, and I definitely don't want her to hit her ultimate and dispel everything. So luckily we have the overpowered ammo with a super low cooldown, so we get the slows back out there pronto, and we rewind some turn meter with Greg. See here, I'll do to rescue exactly what I did to this woman, stop that second ability turn from coming before I can really lay into these hand assassins. And it's at this point where I definitely could have just started focusing down the hand assassins, and I would suggest you do that. If Nick Fury does get his summons off, what you can do is get turn meter, or speed up rather, from Scream. Oh no, 2 of 4. I'm sweating. I'm sweating, but not really. I guess I go for the Nick Fury kill here, or maybe not. Guys, that's the tier 14 ability enhancement. Wasn't that difficult. Again, I'm probably biased because I just so happen to have these super great characters for these challenges built up. Anyway, let's take a look at the rewards increase. So I was more surprised by the increase here than the other challenges. I thought the training day material one was going to be the best one until I saw the difference the blue training modules made. But the T4 difference is pretty big, so you'll see there's no change in the other two, which you get a big surplus of if you're doing U7 anyway. But from T12 to T13, and then again from T13 to 14, you're getting a nice 468 T4s, and from T12 to T14 you're getting a nice 936 T4s, which is enough to upgrade 4 ultimates. That might seem like very little over the year, but I don't know about you guys, my T4 capabilities are super strapped. Anyway guys, I hope you found this video informative, helpful. I know these challenges were a little underwhelming, so videos on them are kind of boring because of how easy they turned out to be with the character choices we now have. I'm not sure why the last set of challenges felt so jarring and more difficult, but I'm glad Player Blaze is going to get these done sooner. Anyway, I will get back to my videos I prefer to do, which is character unlocks and origin stories, and maybe an extra little bonus story. We're doing Anti-Venom, hopefully this Sunday or Monday. I'm really excited for him. He's got a cool story, and he looks wicked in the comics. Anyway guys, hope to see you then.